Well, it was a couple of years ago, there was a hit song called Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. And until this young man, Ray Stevens, came along, I guess it had the world record for a length of a title. Well, Ray's written about 40 big songs, and he's topped it now with a number called Jeremiah. What is the name of that song, Ray?
Jeremiah Peabody's polyunsaturated, quick dissolving, fast acting, pleasant tasting green and purple pills.
Well, that's a popular song. And I guess that could be called some of the secret of Ray's success. Anything he writes or renders, serious or comic, is, well, what we call offbeat. His wacky way with the lyric has moved one reviewer to call him, let's see, he called him a combination of Victor Borge, Steve Allen, and Abe Burrows, all rolled into one. We're proud of this boy. And here he is, Ray Stevens.
Let me tell you about Ahab the Arab, the sheik of the burning sand. He had emeralds and rubies just a-dripping off of him, and a ring on every finger of his hand. He wore a big old turban wrapped around his head and a scimitar by his side. And every evening, about midnight, he'd jump on his camel named Clyde and ride solidly through the night to the Sultan's tent, where he would secretly meet up with Fatima of the Seven Veils, swinging this grade A #1 U.S. choice dancer in the Sultan's whole harem. Cause him and her had a thing going, you know, and they'd been carrying on for some time now behind the Sultan's back. You could hear him talk to his camel as he rode out across the dunes. His voice would cut through the still night desert air, and he'd say, Soul American, which is Aramaic for stop, Clyde, and Clyde say, which is camel for okay. Well, he brought that camel to a screeching halt in the rear of Fatima's tent. Jumped off Clyde, snuck around the corner, and into the tent he went. There he saw Fatima laying on a zebra skin rug, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes and a bone in her nose. Ho, ho. There she was, friends. There she was, laying there in all her radiant beauty, eating on a raisin, a grape, apricot, bowl of chitlins, 2 bananas, 3 Hershey bars, ROC, Coca-Cola, moon pie, listening to Grand Ole Opry on the TV, reading a Mad magazine while she sung Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavor on the bedpost overnight. Ahab walk up to her and he'd say, which is Aramaic for let's twist again like we did last summer, babies. She look up at him from off the rug, she'd say, get out of here, you idiot. Yeah, around and around and around and around and around and around and that's a story about Ahab the Arab, the sheik of the burning sand. Ahab the Arab, the sheik of the burning sand.